Okay. Hello. So let's start about talking about the. I've mentioned about the Google Workspace. So all these are your Google. This is your Google Workspace. This is your virtual office. This is your virtual office where you have everything that you need. So, um, let me talk about email management. Email management is more like cleaning up your email, ensuring that important messages are not left out and your inbox is not filled up with messages that you do not want, or let's say junk mails. So first of all, when you are a virtual assistant or administrative assistant, you first have to ask your client or your um, ask your client what the person wants or how the person wants his or her email to be handled. So first you ask, okay, uh, you have to find out which emails are important, or to find out which emails that are junks that you need to unsubscribe from, and so on and so forth. So you there are questions, important questions that you need to ask your client, and to know which to delete and how to create your labels to ensure that no information is missed. Like when you come to this place, see your inbox, start, snooze, and so you see important chats, all emails, spam, trash, labels, and so on. So you see I have labels here. So like that, in fact, labels and categories are important tools, or will I say important ingredients in inbox management. Because okay, like right now, if I you can see that I have Airbnb class, letter to self. So anything that I want from this, or any email that comes from this, I don't need to start searching through my inbox to start looking for them. You can just simply go to this place, click on it, and every information on that comes out, or anyone, all the comes out, or this comes out. So the importance of the label is to keep your important um, messages in one place. So okay, so let's start. So but you'll find out from your um, clients, which messages are important, which are not important. Then you start cleaning up and start up on subscribing. Then for the ones that are important, and ensure that they are either you label them or keep abreast to every on how you check your emails. You cannot say, okay, I have to be checking my email every 1 hour or every. So okay, so let's get started. Let's start with creating labels. So with this, okay, let me say I want all my Upwork messages to be in one label. So you can start by going here and saying create new label. I can say Upwork, Upwork notifications. So if I want some labels under it, you can as well do that, but I don't need that. This is a new label I'm creating, so just click on create. So I've created Upwork notification. So what I'm now going to do is to come to all my, I can just come here and type Upwork and click on all my Upwork notification, and this is archived. Then another thing is, if you don't want to delete, there are some mails that maybe they are important but you don't want them to be in your interface, you can actually archive them. So this is, you can report spam, then this is for delete, then this is maybe you just want to mark everything as read, then this move to inbox, then this is more. So this, so we're now taking this to this place, pop-up notification. So if right now, all these conversations right now have been added to Upwork notification. Then we can still go to the next. So I have 15 messages, so all Upwork notification. So if I, for any reason that I want any information, for any reason that I want any information on Upwork, I don't need to start searching through this. I can always go to my label and everything on Upwork. So that is creating labels. So for the aspect of, so if you want to unsubscribe to some, maybe some emails that you do not want, that one should be very easy. Just look for those messages like this. Now sometimes you don't even need to open to this, you can just unsubscribe from here. I'm looking for an email that I know that I don't really use. So I think I can't find anyone, because every other thing here is important to me. So that is just about it. So you open, just ask your client, then and see what is important, and those ones that you don't want, then you unsubscribe. Then for in your email management, another thing you can do is you play a lot with your settings. Your settings is where you can set signatures, you can do add logos or anything to it. So let's open this. So see all settings. So you see all settings. So you see this, change language settings to for other products. So it depends. So you can play around with your, so show archive, show send an archive button and reply, hide send an archive button and reply. Then this is if you want to change the font of your text in your email. this is what you use. You can just come to this place, you can change it to anything. So you have so many, so you have so many um, writing styles or font styles or text styles that you can use. So this is text size. So if you want to make it big, okay, like this one now, this is the text Grammond, and this is the size. So I'm using the normal size. I can make it large, I can make it huge, I can make it small. Then if I want to make my add colors to my text, I can use any of this and change the color of my text. So when I send an email, so if you can decide to maybe say, oh, that your organization or whoever you're representing prefers using green, you can change the text to green, and whatever you type will be in green color. So this is part of it. Then this is for you to cancel the formatting or whatever you, so more like going back to default settings. Always display external image. So just once you go through your settings in your, you'll be able to make any corrections or make this the email to suit whatever you need. So let's come to adding of signature. Okay, like this stars. The star is basically to allow you to make, maybe between you and your client, you need to um, start some things. So both of you will have to agree on what you are using. So let's say, okay, that you want to use um, the orange star, means that the work is still in progress, more like you're doing your project management. Then the red star is you are stuck, or the purple star is just for you to, for any email that comes. So let's try and see how this is being used. We can do this, all stars. So let's go to inbox. Oh, cancel. So whenever you make any changes, always, always, always go to the end of this place to save changes. Because if you don't do that, everything, nothing will be saved. So save changes. So now that we have saved it, so we can now come here. So as you're clicking, it's changing. So that will now, so that's why it has to be whatever you and your client decide for, which color you are using for it. So as you're clicking to now determine which color it is. So let's say this is yellow, so this is red. So this you can actually do daily to inform your clients on which they should, or how the progress of a task or an email, or how urgent they need it to be. You can say, oh, maybe red or purple is to ensure that you tell your client, okay, whenever you see purple, you know that this needs to be answered. This mail is specifically for you to answer. So let's remove this. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. So that is the importance of starring. So go back to settings. See all settings. So we've done about starring of messages. So for the signature part, okay, like my emails, I have two signatures. So let me give an instance. Let's create a new signature. So when you come to this signature part, you see create new signature. So you can click on it and you can say customer support. Customer support. Then you create. So now we now edit. So let's say you want to add your name or you want to add a logo. So let's start with my name. Like I say, Calista Colo customer price control work customer support representative. So with this, I can actually change. I can change the text. Maybe I want it to be bigger or change it to whatever I want it to be. So let's do this. Then maybe I want to change the text color. I can decide to make it green. Then okay, let's say your company has an image, or let's say logo, and you want to include it here. You click on this insert image. By then you already have it on your system, so you include it there. So you just click on image, upload the image, and the image comes to this place. So with that, you've done that. So signature. So for new email, use professional signature. Then insert signature before. So it's once you are able to do this, determine whichever one that you want to use. So let's open this. So we've done for signature. So what we do? Don't, as in everything you do, always and always and always save changes. So let's use this our signature. So let's say I want to send an email. So although this is a new email, so what I'm going to do is, let me say Calista. So this is another email. This is check signature. So come to this place. So I want to change the signature that I have there. So it's my professional signature that is here, but I want the one of customer support. So I click on this. So you see it has automatically changed. So if I want, so it depends on whatever your client, just make this so that at the end of every message you don't need to start typing in or anything, it appears. So this is my veterinary signature. This is customer, my professional signature. But if I don't want any signature at all, I just click on no signature. So this is how it works. So that is uh, that is um, for adding signatures. So go back to your settings. So you scroll this vacation responder, let's say your client is not going to be around, or maybe they are not going to be around for some days, or you are going for a vacation and you may not be able to go through your mail. So what you can do is, this is off right now, so you can put it on. Then maybe when is your vacation starting, you can say, oh, it's starting on 24th of or 25th of October. Then it's ending on you write the particular date. You write the subject, oh, um, not available, gone on vacation. Maybe you type a message here and say, um, hi, I'm currently out of our office, not available for da, 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 da. And when you finish, you save changes. So with that save changes, if anyone sends you an email, I believe that sometimes you get such emails. They say, oh, this person is out of office and will not be available till so time of the year or time of the month, because the person has gone for a vacation or gone for a treatment or something like that. So that is how it works. That is for your, this is for general settings. So these are your labels, all your labels, your categories. These are settings for them. So all the labels I've created, this is it. Show if unread, show. So it's just left for you to decide on what you really want to know. So this is inbox. So this is what you want to be showing on your screen. Important matters. So sometimes you see some messages and it comes in as mark message as important. So you can actually select specific um, people or specific messages that the message comes, anytime the message comes, it would uh, it would always show that it is very important and you or your client needs to attend to it as fast as possible. So there is not much about that. So under accounts, you need to change password. You need to uh, use. You need to grant access. Okay, let's, for instance, your client do not need to give you the password to her email address. It's very important. Your client do not need to give you access to her email and do not need to give you the password and her login details. The difference between these two is, with the login details, you can actually lock out your client from your her email or his email, and he will never have access to it. But with this, your client does grant you access, but still has authority or has right over his or her email. So if I want to grant, uh, if your client wants to grant you access, comes here, grant access to your account. So your client comes to this place, comes here and add account. So let's add an account. Network this. Give it some time to open. So ideally, what happens here is it just brings out a space, and you fill in the your client fills in your email address, which he or she wants you to have, as in to that you want an access to. Let me verify this. Okay. So you have to be very, very security conscious. Let's see how many minutes this is. So how many minutes we have left here. Okay. So now I want to grant access. So you just type in the email address. Let's say I have 2 more minutes to go. So let's say I want to grant access to Calista Tokolo at gmail.com. So next step. So this has to be done by your client. So send email to grant access. So once she sends this email and you accept, automatically you have access to her email address. So that is how it works. So when you do that, don't forget to always do what? Save changes. So don't access to this, so there's delete. So that is it. If she doesn't want you to, she just comes to this place and revoke. So automatically you don't have any access to this. So some addresses, maybe you don't want any email or anything disturbing you, or you can block it. So most of my block email addresses are just here. So once you go through your settings, you'll be able to know um, what you need to add or remove. So this is more about your email management or inbox management. So thank you very much and have a wonderful day.